The Kelsey Collective, a culture which died over 100,000 years ago.
Captain's log, stardate.
Warp to the Huron system by pressing Shift and W.
Course laid in, Captain. Entering Huron system, Captain. The edge of the Kelsey Collective artifact field is dead ahead, Captain.
Target a buoy or probe debris by pressing E. Launch or...
Captain, sensors are detecting a freighter within the restricted zone. It is the Kaizag, a stolen freighter that was reported missing stardate 5680.2. Captain, it is removing a marker buoy. Replacement probe launched. Mission objective complete. Captain, the Kaizag has gone into warp. It has set course for the Onyx system.
Now entering Onyx system, Captain.
Captain, the freighter has released the artifact. It is heading directly for Onyx 2.
Capture the artifact, boy.
Approaching object. Radiation approaching hazardous levels.
We have the buoy in our tractor beam, sir.
Hailing frequency open.
Starbase 12. We've...
USS Banting, take the object to a safe distance from Onyx 2, then destroy it. Take the buoy a safe distance. Go to...
It is now safe to destroy the object.
The buoy has been released, sir.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
They're not returning our hails, Captain.
Return the Kazak's hail by...
Captain Marv Markai of the Federation Freighter Kaizag. I intend to file an official protest on your actions and this unprovoked attack.
You have saved Freighter Kaiser.
Although we admit no wrong on our part, we agree to your terms.
Captain, the Kaizag is following us.
So,
Hey, are you back?
man, I'm here. Never will flash. Just waiting for you.
Alright.
I never left. I've just been waiting for you. So you were gonna try to figure something out, so I just was goofing off on the
Yeah,
side
and
for you.
I've searched up multiple repositories. I've researched all sorts of stuff. There's no accessible way to do it except through the game. They deleted the Steam Workshop support at the end of the year. And there's nothing I can do about it. And I started getting really dizzy because I was getting really stressed, so... And then I told you that there was nothing else I could do.
Do what I did. Just keep trying to download it through the server.
And then you didn't really say anything, so I gave up. And I'm eating French fries. trace.
Hailing frequency open.
Starfleet, this is USS Banting. I request for
USS Banting, take the object to a safe distance from Onyx 2, then destroy it.
We have the buoy in our tractor beam, sir.
Approaching object.
Hailing frequency open.
mission accomplished, Starfleet. Mission accomplished.
Congratulations. You have dealt with overwhelming odds in a manner consistent with the best traditions of Starfleet.
Once you are out of direct communication with Starfleet, you'll face challenges we cannot anticipate. Your ship, and maybe even the entire Federation, will have to live with the consequences of your decisions. Now, despite the events presented in the first two simulations, we are not just testing your combat ability. You must be able to make well-informed decisions.
Good afternoon, class. We have a guest speaker today, an expert on Klingon affairs, Captain James T. Kirk.
Thank you, Commandant Rotherham. I'd like to say that I'm honored to teach these fine young cadets. There is a serious situation on the Klingon border. A small Klingon and Romulan combined fleet has crossed the neutral zone and is advancing on Epsilon 4. Now, there's some bad blood between the Epsilon colonists and the Klingons for decades. We believe the Klingons are planning some sort of punitive action against the colony. That still doesn't explain why they're working with Romulans. It will be up to you to protect the Epsilon system until reinforcements arrive without starting a war. Do not return to base until you get authorization from Starfleet. Dismissed.
Captain's log, stardate 4055.4. A long, bloody war with the Klingons is probably the Federation's greatest fear. And once again, an incursion from the Klingons has brought us to the brink.
Course laid in, Captain.
Captain, I'm receiving a distress signal from the Medusan freighter Auriga in Beta Epsilon. It's being attacked by a Klingon bird of prey.
Course laid in, Captain.
A Klingon bird of prey is attacking the freighter.
Entering Beta Epsilon system.
Captain, the bird of prey is moving to intercept us.
Tractor beams have been hit. Forward shields down to 50%. Forward shields are critical, sir. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it.
Something is warping into the system.
Starboard shields repaired. Forward shields online. Lower shield. That shield system is damaged. Lower shields are critical, sir.
Good afternoon, class.
Captain's log, stardate 4055.4. A long, bloody war with the Klingons is probably the Federation's greatest fear. And once again, an incursion from the Klingons has brought us to the brink.
Course laid in, Captain.
Captain, I'm receiving a distress signal from the Medusan freighter Auriga in Beta Epsilon. It's being attacked by a Klingon bird of prey.
Course laid in, Captain.
A Klingon bird of prey is attacking the freighter.
Entering Beta Epsilon system.
Captain, the bird of prey is moving to intercept us.
The Medusans wish us luck, Captain. They're not talking, Captain.
Captain, something is warping into the system.
Upper shields have been hit. Upper shields are critical, sir. Starboard shields repaired. Lower shields down to 50%. Forward shields have been hit. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it. Forward shields down to 50%. Aft shields repaired. Upper shields online. We've completed repair. Port side shields have been hit. Upper shields are critical, sir. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it. The impulse engines have been hit, Captain. Port side shields repaired. Lower shields repaired. Life support has been hit. Upper shields online.
They're not talking, Captain. They're not talking, Captain.
Starboard shields have been hit. Forward shields down to 50%. Forward shields are critical, sir. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it. Starboard shields repaired. Forward shields online. We've completed repairs on the phasers, Captain. Forward, that shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it. Upper shields repaired.
Captain, I'm receiving a distress signal from the freighter Drake in Gamma Epsilon. It's being attacked by a Klingon bird of prey.
Lower shields down to 50%. Starboard shields have been hit. Lower shields repaired. Starboard shields repaired.
They're not talking, Captain. The Medusans wish us luck, Captain.
The object is too fast to tractor, Captain. The object is too fast to tractor, Captain. The object is too fast to tractor, Captain.
Life support has been hit. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it.
Entering Gamma Epsilon system.
I'm reading a debris field, Captain. It is the remains of the Drake.
Lower shields repaired.
I'm reading a debris field, Captain. It is the remains of the Drake. I'm reading a debris field, Captain. It is the remains of the Drake.
Hailing frequency.
Everything.
Entering the Epsilon system.
The Klingon is moving to intercept us.
Captain, Epsilon 4 reports they've been attacked by Klingons. Governor Ryan has been taken prisoner.
The D7 shields are down, and we are now able to transport Governor Ryan aboard.
The impulse engines are at critical, Captain. Lower shields online.
They're not talking, Captain. Heavy casualties on all decks, Captain.
For a captain to lose his ship is a major blow, I know. During this mission, your ship was lost. That is an automatic failing grade. We'll put you back in the simulator and let you try it again, so perhaps in the real universe, it won't happen to you. Your score isn't what we hope to see from you, Cadet. Take the mission again, and this time, think about your decisions.
Good afternoon, class.
Captain's log started.
Course laid in, Captain.
Captain, I'm receiving a distress signal from the Medusan freighter Auriga in Beta Epsilon. It's being attacked by a Klingon bird of prey.
Course laid in, Captain.
A Klingon bird of prey is attacking the freighter.
Entering Beta Epsilon system.
Captain, the bird of prey is moving to intercept us.
Forward shields have been hit. Forward shields are critical, sir. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it.
Captain, something is warping into the system.
Starboard shields are at critical, sir. Forward, the tractor beam system is at upper shields. Starboard shields are at critical, sir. Aft shields have been hit. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it.
The Medusans thank us for our assistance, Captain.
Aft shields repaired.
Sir, there is no power to the warp drive.
Lower shields online. The matter-antimatter balance is stable again, Captain. You can go to warp at any time.
Entering the Epsilon system.
The Klingon is moving to intercept us.
Captain, Epsilon 4 reports they've been attacked by Klingons. Governor Ryan has been taken prisoner and is being transported back to the command ship.
The D7 shields are down, and we are now able to transport Governor Ryan aboard.
Reports of casualties on decks.
We have him. The D7 has triggered an auto-destruct sequence, Captain.
Captain, I'm receiving a distress signal from the freighter Drake and Gamma Epsilon. It's being attacked by a Klingon bird of prey.
Sir, there is no power to the warp drive.
Captain,
Hull integrity down to 50%.
Heavy casualties on all decks, Captain.
You've done well, Cadet. The governor was saved, and so were the freighters. Your crew works well together, in spite of their occasional bickering. Your score isn't what we hoped.
Captain's logs.
Course laid in, Captain.
Captain, I'm receiving a distress signal from the Medusan freighter Auriga in Beta Epsilon. It's being attacked by a Klingon bird of prey.
Course laid in, Captain.
a Klingon bird of prey is attacking the freighter.
Entering Beta Epsilon system.
Captain, the bird of prey is moving to intercept us.
Captain, something is warping into the system.
Lower shields repaired. Upper shields have been hit. Forward shields down to 50%. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it. Upper shields repaired. Lower shields have been hit. Forward shields online. Forward shields are critical, sir. Upper shields have been hit. Forward shields are critical, sir. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it. Forward shields online. Lower shields repaired. Lower shields have been hit. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it. Forward shields down to 50. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it.
Entering the Epsilon system.
The Klingon is moving to intercept us.
Captain, Epsilon 4 reports they've been attacked by Klingons. Governor Ryan is transported back to the
The D7 shields are down, and we are now able to transport Governor Ryan aboard. We have him. The D7 has triggered an auto-destruct sequence, Captain. Captain, there is nothing there we can transport.
Captain, I'm receiving a distress signal from the freighter Drake and Gamma Epsilon. It's being attacked by a Klingon bird of prey.
Lower shields online. Upper shields repaired.
Captain, the warp phasers are online again, ready to fire on your orders. Captain, the warp drive is not online.
Lower shields repaired.
Captain, I've lost contact with the freighter Drake. Incoming message from Starfleet, Captain. Priority 2.
Open a channel.
USS Agincourt, this is Starfleet. A Romulan ship has just attacked the Federation research base on Pascal 2. The attack on Epsilon was just a diversion. Return to base immediately. Good afternoon.
Captain's logs.
Course laid in, Captain.
Captain, I'm receiving a distress signal from the Medusan freighter Auriga in Beta Epsilon. It's being attacked by a Klingon bird of prey.
Course laid in, Captain.
A Klingon bird of prey is attacking the freighter.
Entering Beta Epsilon system.
Captain, the bird of prey is moving to intercept us.
Captain, something is warping into the system.
Upper shields are at critical, sir. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it. Forward shields have been hit. Lower shields are repaired. Forward shields are critical, sir. Life support has been hit. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it. Upper shields online. Lower shields online. Port side shields down to 50%. Forward shields repaired. Upper shields repaired. Forward shields have been hit. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it. Port side shields repaired.
Q.
Yes, sir.
Top right corner. What is? I
The
can't read what
Medusans
it
thank
says,
us for
though,
our
the-
assistance, Captain.
The version. Mine says 1.2.1.189 Steam.
Yeah, that's what I got. The reason. Okay, so Nordic, I'll I don't know if you remember me going over it, but when it says wrong version, that's broken English for you don't have the mod installed.
So
Yeah, all those server were modded, so it doesn't try to automatically grab the mods when I try to join.
We've completed
you through
repairs
Steam.
on the tractor beam, sir.
Steam Workshop was discontinued, so
okay,
you have to do
lay
it
off
through the
Steam
game
Workshop
browser.
thing. Not everybody uses that, and they obviously didn't like the way
Well,
it was
I'm
going.
explaining why it happens.
I'm receiving a distress signal from the freighter Drake and Gamma Epsilon. It's being attacked by a Klingon bird of prey.
I have to try to join you through the server in game.
Entering
but the
Gamma
server's
Epsilon
having
system.
Problems.
A Klingon bird of prey is attacking the freighter.
Their download servers.
Captain, the bird of prey is moving to intercept us.
By there, I mean the creators of the game.
Klingon bird of prey killed.
Port side shields have been hit. Lower shields have been hit. Life support has been hit. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it. Lower shields down to 50%.
Captain, the freighter reports that all is well.
Lower shields online.
Entering the Epsilon system.
The Klingon is moving to intercept us.
Captain, Epsilon 4 reports they've been attacked by Klingons. Governor Ryan has been taken prisoner and is being transported back to the command station.
The D7 shields are down. The transport given a line before. We have him. Sir, a Romulan warbird is decloaking. The D7 has triggered an auto-destruct sequence, Captain.
Incoming message from Starfleet, Captain. Priority.
USS Agincourt, this is Starfleet. A Romulan ship has just attacked the Federation research base on Pascal 2. The attack on Epsilon was just a diversion. Return to base immediately. Starfleet out.
Captain, I'm getting a transmission beamed on all channels from Klingon space.
On screen, Lieutenant.
I am Kumas, governor of the Hansnar province, patriarch of Clan Tarkat, and hero of Kronos 4. For years, we have been forced to endure the treachery of the Federation colonists of Epsilon 4. Now they are arming rebels on the Klingon world of Intah. This will not be tolerated. I promise the Klingon people, we will have justice, or we will have blood!
Course laid in, Captain.
Forward shields are critical, sir. Forward shields online. Port side shields repaired. Lower shields online.
Object is out of range. Object is out of range. Tractor beams are not available, Captain. Tractor beams are not available, Captain.
Forward shields repaired. The warp drives are fit as a fiddle now, Captain.
Tractor beams are not available, Captain.
Lower shields repaired.
Tractor beams are not available, Captain. Tractor beams are not available, Captain.
They're not talking, Captain. Hailing frequency.
Everything is going Starfleet. Everything is...
Hailing frequency open.
Mission accomplished.
You've done well, Cadet. The governor was saved, and so were the freighters. Your crew works well together, in spite of their occasional bickering. You did extraordinarily well. It was a nearly flawless mission. I have nothing but praise, but I've never been particularly good with praise.
Come in. Hi, Jana. Have a seat. So, what's up?
It's about Corin. He's out of control.
I've been worried about him too.
It's affecting Robin as well. Haven't you noticed how he's been in the simulator?
How's Corin's attitude affecting Robin?
Look, it's not that I mind Corin going out with that cadet. It's just that he wasn't even interested in her until he found out Robin had a crush on her.
Hold on, what cadet?
I'm talking about Faith Gage. Haven't you heard about her?
No, I've been too busy with my studies. Look, I'll check into it, okay?
I'll be in the simulator.
Cadet's log supplemental. Apparently, I'm expected to monitor the love life of my crew, as well as lead them.
Welcome back again, cadets. Our intelligence believes that Governor Kumas, the Klingon commander behind the attack on Pascal II, is acting without the sanction of the Klingon High Council. On top of that, there's been a battle between one of the Romulan warbirds that raided Pascal II and two of our ships, the USS Demeter and the USS Alexandria. Unfortunately, the Demeter was destroyed in the battle. The Romulans' warp engines were damaged as well. You will join the Alexandria and the USS Rutherford in their search for the damaged Romulan. If we're lucky, we'll catch her before she can repair her engines and warp out of the system. Good luck.
Captain's log, Stardate 3551.3. We are on a mission to intercept an intruder into Federation space, and we hope learn more about the reasons for the Klingon-Romulan invasion.
Course laid in, Captain. Entering the Pascal system.
Captain, the commanding officers of the Alexandria and the Rutherford are standing by.
Captain, I have a theory on how we might find the Romulan.
Go on.
Space is not completely empty. There are still atoms in space, distributed evenly by the Big Bang. However, a cloaked ship would mask these atoms and register as a perfect vacuum. A single ship would take weeks to scan even a small area of space, and they would detect more anomalies than genuine readings. However, two ships with all power diverted to sensors could serve to eliminate anomalies while a third ship searched. We might find the Romulan in hours, maybe minutes.
Lieutenant McGee, pass on Mr. Sturck's plan to the Alexandria and the Rutherford. We'll conduct the search. They'll remain on station.
Yes, sir.
A sensor anomaly briefly appeared astern, Captain.
What is it, Mr. Sturck?
It could be an anomaly, or it could be the Romulan. We should try to localize our search.
Course laid in, Captain.
Captain, sensors cannot adequately scan the object at this range. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. 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 A sensor anomaly briefly appeared above, Captain. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain.
Nothing to report, Captain. We're all a little nervous with the cloaked Romulan running around. We'll do our job. Alexandria out.
We haven't found the Romulan, but I'm confident we'll soon clip her wings. Rutherford out.
A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. There is nothing unusual to report, Captain. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. Captain, sensors cannot adequately scan the object at this range. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. There is nothing unusual to report, Captain. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. There is nothing unusual to report, Captain. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. There is nothing unusual to report, Captain. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, 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 Captain. There is nothing unusual to report, Captain. Captain, sensors cannot adequately scan the object at this range. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. Captain, we found the Romulan.
The Romulan is decloaking, sir.
The Romulan has gone into warp, Captain. Captain, 2 Klingon D7s have just warped into the system.
Welcome back again, cadets.
Captain's log, stardate.
Course laid in, Captain. Entering the Pascal system.
Captain, the commanding officers of the Alexandria and the Rutherford are standing by.
Captain, I have a theory on how we might find the Romulan.
Go on.
Space is not completely empty.
Lieutenant McGee, pass on Mr. Sturck's plan to the Alexandria and the Rutherford. We'll conduct the search. They'll remain on station.
Yes, sir.
A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain.
What is it, Mr. Sturck?
It could be an anomaly, or it could be the Romulan. We should try to localize our search.
Course laid in, Captain.
A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. Captain, sensors cannot adequately scan the object at this range. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. There is nothing unusual to report, Captain. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. Captain, sensors cannot adequately scan the object at this range. A A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. 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 A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain.
Sir, there is no power to the warp drive.
So how's the server going, Nordic?
I'm not playing it.
Captain, we found the Romulan.
The Romulan is decloaking, sir.
Just sitting here.
The Romulan has gone into warp, Captain. Captain, 2 Klingon D7s have just warped into the system.
Captain, we're being hailed by the Klingons. Audio channels only.
Welcome.
Captain's logs.
Course laid in, Captain. Entering the Pascal system.
Well, what server do you want to do now?
Captain,
you want to go to that
the
one we were
commanding
doing last
officers
night?
of the Alexandria and the Rutherford are standing by.
Captain, I have a theory on how we might find the Romulan.
Go on.
No, there's something up with the game. It has a memory leak or something.
Empty.
I play for a little
There's
while
still
and then I
atoms
get
in space
it goes down to
distributed
like
evenly by the Big Bang.
3 or 4 frames
However,
per second, and then
a
when I
cloaked ship would mask
control
these
delete
atoms and
look at
register
it,
as a
it's
perfect
at like
vacuum.
6 or
A
7,000
single ship would take weeks to
memory
scan even a
usage.
small area of space, and they would detect more anomalies than genuine readings. However, 2 ships with all power diverted to sensors could serve to
There might be
eliminate
a fan
anomalies
patch
while a
for
3rd
it.
ship searched. We might find the Romulan in
The
hours.
what?
Maybe minutes.
Maybe there's a fan patch or something.
Lieutenant McGee, pass on Mr. Sturck's plan to the Alexandria and the Rutherford.
No, it's
We'll
something
conduct
with
the
the memory.
search. They'll remain on station.
Nothing but a fan.
Yes, sir.
It's memory. I might just not have enough for that game right now.
A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain.
What is it, Mr. Sturck?
It could be an anomaly, or it could be the Romulan. We should try to localize our search.
Course laid in, Captain.
A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. Captain, sensors cannot adequately scan the object at this range.
Nothing to report, Captain. We're all a little nervous with the cloak.
We haven't found the Romulan, but I'm confident we'll soon clip her wings. Rutherford out.
Could be, but I've heard of a. Well, it happens sometimes in this day and age. Memory leak can happen, so not too unheard of. You know. Have you tried closing anything down while you run the game? Or use IOBIT system care to try to like block anything going on?
Yeah, give me a minute. I'll be back with you.
Sir, there is no power to the warp drive.
Welcome back.
Captain's log.
Course laid in, Captain.
Welcome back again. Welcome back again, cadets.
Course laid in, Captain. Entering the Pascal system.
Captain, the commanding officers of the Alexandria and the Rutherford are standing by.
Captain, I have a theory on how we might find the Romulan.
Go on. Lieutenant McGee, pass on Mr. Sturck's plan to the Alexandria and the Rutherford. We'll conduct the search. They'll remain on station.
Yes, sir.
A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain.
What is it, Mr. Sturck?
It could be an anomaly, or it could be the Romulan. We should try to localize our search.
Course laid in, Captain.
A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared to starboard, Captain. These are the remains of the USS Demeter. It was destroyed by a barrage of Romulan plasma torpedoes. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. 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 Captain, we found the Romulan.
The Romulan is decoding, sir.
Lower shields are critical, sir.
Two Klingon D7s have just warped into the system.
Captain, we're being hailed by the Klingons. Audio channels only.
Crystals are realigned, Captain. Warp drives are ready.
Reports of casualties on decks 3.
That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it.
I'm receiving a message from Starfleet. We're to return to Starbase immediately.
Course laid in, Captain.
Forward shields online.
We heard your recall signal, Captain. We'll follow you back to Starbase.
Captain, we heard the recall signal. We'll follow you back to Starbase.
Sir, there is no power to the warp drive. Phasers are online again, ready to fire on your orders.
Phasers are operational again, Captain. Upper shields repaired. Lower shields repaired. Aft shields repaired. Forward shields repaired. We got our engines back online, Captain. You can take her into warp anytime now.
Captain, I'm getting a transmission beamed on all channels from Klingon space.
I am Kumas of the Hansnar province. We have ended the insurrection in Intach, uncovered a Federation sensor system used to spy on our worlds, and humiliated the Federation's fleet at Pascal 5. I will not compromise the security of Hansnar province. I will not bow to Federation pressure. No one will deter us from our right to act as we please to pursue the greater glory of the Klingon Empire!
Hailing frequency open.
Mission accomplished, Starfleet. Mission accomplished.
You have done exceptionally well on this mission. Dealing with a cloaked Romulan ship is one of the most difficult tasks you'll ever have to face.
Cadet's log. I was looking for Captain Sulu to hand in my weekly reports and possibly get some advice on the Corn and Robin situation.
He thought it was a miracle, but I said it couldn't have been God. He was commanding the Enterprise at the time.
Sir! My report, sir.
At ease, cadets. Commander Chekhov, meet David Forrester. He just might be what you're looking for.
Ah, nice to meet you, Cadet.
And you, sir. I didn't know you were teaching at the Academy.
He's not really an instructor.
I'm here to develop some new simulator missions. I've had a few unorthodox ideas. By the way, Cadet Forrester, do you know your way around the simulated neurofeedback bipolar resolution assimilator?
Well, I was in the top 10% of my computer class, sir.
Tell me, Cadet, do you know what a Cossack is?
Well, I think they were horsemen. On the Eurasian continent of Earth in the 18th to 19th centuries, sir.
That's good. Very good.
Excellent. You might be exactly what I need.
Commander Chekhov needs some help with his simulation testing.
It should be a simple task for such a well-informed student as yourself. Report tomorrow to the science lab.
Commander Chekhov, sir. I think I found the problem right here.
Ah, yes. Well, it's not really the problem. It looks
Cadet's
to me...
log supplemental. Well, I solved a tricky recursion problem in the Romulan cloaking simulation, and my fate was sealed. Commander Chekhov asked me to assist him on a regular basis. I do have to admit, though, it's pretty amazing to see the simulations from the inside, as well as from the command chair.
Hello? I can't read TeamSpeak chat right now.
Can you read any chat right now?
Well, I can shift tab, but I can use Steam. I was kind of hoping to play Arma with you today.
You're what?
We have a serious
I
problem
was wanting to
developing
play
on the
Arma
Galactic Rim.
with you today.
Unknown raiders have been attacking freighters in the Montgomery and Churchill systems. You will patrol 4 systems: Mountjoy, Montgomery, Allendon, and Churchill. Start with the second
but
planet
there's
in
a
each
fix
system,
for the memory
then
leak,
proceed
it's
to
not
the
gonna
next.
work, so.
When you've patrolled
Well, you were
all
playing
4
on a modded
systems,
server,
return
so-
to Starbase
It was
11.
doing that on the other server
Good luck.
too.
Captain's log.
Which one?
Stardate
Every server I've been on
3101.7.
up for a little while. It
A
takes a
mysterious
little
raider
longer
has
on the
attacked shipping
vanilla
along the
servers,
galactic
but it still
rim.
ends up happening.
Starfleet has ordered us to patrol the area
see.
in the hope that we will be able to uncover
We were
the
playing
raider's
on the one,
identity.
and we
and
went
stop
nighttime.
them
We're
once
out in
and
the
for all.
fields, and it's like all of a sudden I was
Course
like,
laid in, Captain.
I couldn't do anything. It was like 3 or 4 frames per second.
Right.
Captain, I'm receiving
Well,
a distress
what you could
signal
try
from
to
the
do
freighter mother load in the Churchill system.
Whenever that
It's under
whenever
attack.
It gets night,
Course
you
laid
could take
in,
the
Captain.
opportunity to like restart your game. Help refresh your memory on it, you know?
Entering Churchill
It's
system.
usually better to do a restart for that kind of thing, but still.
I have an open channel to Captain Norton of the mother load.
Will you please stop these fools from attacking my ship?
We'll have a talk with them.
What's that?
I said that.
I am
is
unable to
too
scan this
much
freighter,
work.
Captain. Something is
If I'm
interfering
playing
with
a game,
our
I'm playing a
sensors.
game, but if I leave
If we
the
were to
game, I
increase
end up
power,
not
more
wanting to go
accurate
back into the
readings
game.
could be obtained.
We have confirmed our approach on Churchill 2.
Because it
Captain
just
Pestel
frustrates
of the
me.
Pinter's
Like, oh,
Folly
this
is
is
responding
stupid.
to
Like,
our hail.
okay,
Open a channel.
I'm done.
Thank goodness you're here, Captain. That ship is a pirate vessel. Its hull is shielded to prevent sensor readings, obviously because it's carrying stolen cargo.
So you're
This
not up for
man's
that
ship must be
idea.
impounded, and he must be put on trial for murder.
No response. They're not talking, sir.
Object is out of range.
No response. They're not talking, sir. I have Captain Norton on subspace.
Right. I heard what they said. If they had bothered to check our flight plan, they would have found out that we're carrying a cargo of dinobite, which creates an energy field that scrambles sensors. We had to equip a special module to navigate while carrying this cargo. Do you know how much these modules cost? Captain, your ship's sensors should be powerful enough to get through the dinobite and confirm that we are not pirates. Please scan us, then inform these people that if they fire on us again, I'll make damn sure that they lose their license to carry cargo in this sector. Do I make myself clear?
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain. The dinobite that the Motherlode carries still interferes with our scans at this power level. Captain, I am able to penetrate the hold. They are carrying a cargo of dinobite, which naturally blocks sensor scan.
Captain Kestel, we just scanned the motherlode. Its cargo is dinobite, which blocks low-powered sensor scans. We have no evidence that it has done anything wrong. Now, I suggest that you power down your weapons before I impound the lot of you.
Well, are you sure he isn't a pirate?
Unless you have any other evidence against him. There's nothing to suggest that he is anything but a hard-working freighter captain like yourself.
I am sorry, Captain.
I suggest that you talk things over with the motherlode. You owe him an apology, at the very least. Tempest out.
Dinobite is listed in their cargo manifest, Captain.
Course laid in, Captain. Entering the Allendon system.
Captain, sensors cannot adequately scan the object at this range.
We have confirmed our approach on Allendon 2.
Course laid in, Captain. Entering the Montgomery system.
Is John still here?
We have confirmed our approach on Montgomery 2.
It says
Captain,
he is. I don't know if he is, though.
I'm getting a distress signal from a freighter in the Laurier system. It's under fire from an unknown alien ship.
Course laid in, Captain.
John, you here?
Captain, I am detecting an alien vessel in this system. It is attacking a freighter. The alien has ceased its attack and gone into warp. Its course should take it to the Walpole system.
I have the freighter Leipzig on subspace.
Captain, thank you for your assistance. We thought we were dead for sure.
A pleasure to help.
Look, I've been piloting the Rim for a few years now, but I've never seen anything like that ship that attacked us. It was big, very big. 2 wings that fold up butterfly fashion, warp nacelles in each wing, and some sort of high-end disruptor. Captain, you've got to track this thing down and put it out of business before it hits anyone else. Our sensor log indicates that it warped to the Walpole system. I'd start searching there if I were you.
Well, if John is still here
Entering the Walpole system.
in a few minutes, we play Arma 3
Captain,
or
I am
something
detecting
that
an
you can
alien
play.
vessel in this system. It is heading towards this system's asteroid field. There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
This is Captain
Mike,
Forrester of the
fucking
USS
hunting
Tempest.
damn freaking
Identify yourself.
Coveys over here, okay?
I am Caldas, captain of the Venturi ship Retaliation.
Captain, I have the entry on the Venturi from the ship's computer. The Venturi are Federation members. Their star is dying, but the majority of the populace have refused to immigrate. They have complained that the Federation aid is not sufficient to meet their needs.
Your attempts at aiding us were insulting. When Earth and the Federation first came to us, we welcomed them as brothers. We shared our wisdom and our resources with you, but in our time of need, you gave us nothing except sympathy and a few meager handouts. Sympathy does not revitalize dead soil or dying oceans.
The Venturi do not understand the difficulties they face. Planetary revivification is even more complex than terraforming.
We outnumber you, Captain. Lower your shields and beam over your surplus dilithium crystals, or I will be forced to destroy you.
Captain, the Venturi are not known for having their own starships, and that ship does not match any known design. Therefore, it must belong to another alien race.
The Venturi are an old and honored race. Isn't piracy? The Tempest will surrender its dilithium. Just give us a few minutes to remove it from our stores. The Venturi aren't a race of warriors. Do you expect us to take this? The Venturi are an old...
At least our race will survive. Once we can pay for the aid that is required, the Venturi will once again walk among the stars. You have 20 seconds to lower your shields for transport of the crystals, or we will fire.
No response. They're not talking, sir. Hailing frequency open.
Everything is going fine.
Oh, like usual. But ever since Aliens modded for me, it always crashes eventually after a while if I don't save it regularly. Oh well. I was already kicking some ass in my own system. So we keep running away. And I'm the fucking Humies.
No response. They're not talking, sir. No response. They're not talking, sir.
The object is too fast to tractor, Captain. The object is too fast to tractor, Captain. The object is too fast to tractor, Captain. The object is too fast to tractor, Captain.
Yeah. Did you make sure you use the large address aware to patch it to make sure it can do more than 2 gigs of RAM? I think I mentioned it to you a while back, but I don't remember if you actually did it.
Upper shields have been hit. Upper shields repaired. Shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it. Lower shield phaser. Lower shields have been hit. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it. Port side shields repaired. Lower shields online.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Forward shields repaired. Lower shields repaired.
is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Course laid in, Captain. Entering the Mount Joy system.
We have confirmed our approach on Mount Joy 2. We have now confirmed the approach on all assigned systems. We have completed our patrol, Captain.
I'm receiving a message from Starfleet. We're to return to Starbase immediately.
Course laid in, Captain.
Hailing frequency open.
Mission accomplished, Starfleet. Mission accomplished.
Congratulations. You have dealt with overwhelming odds in a manner consistent with the best traditions of Starfleet. Well done, cadets. Your actions have brought the Venturi out into the open. It has not, however, ended their raiding, nor have you discovered the source of their technology. We'll be continuing that part of the scenario in our next mission.
Can you believe Rothro's speech today? He really pushed the follow the regs, be a good little soldier idea.
You're right, Frank. It's easy to pay lip service to the regs, but when you're out there, the best captains have to play by their own rules.
Look at Kirk. He broke the regs all the time, and look where that got him.
Yeah, he was brought up on court-martial charges.
And he came out of it just fine.
But because of the court-martial, he was demoted from admiral to captain. I do not believe within human culture that is considered to be just fine.
David, when you're a captain, won't you want some flexibility?
No. I think everything I'll have to deal with is probably covered in Starfleet regs.
Look, David, regulations like the Prime Directive are fine for the idealists in the Federation. But if Starfleet faces an overwhelming threat, then we need to do whatever is necessary.
Magia is absolutely right. The Federation expends too much of our resources coddling all these uncivilized races.
The Federation is not hurting for resources.
Forrester, these other races don't value the same things we do. They don't deserve the slack the Federation gives them.
Which other races would these be, Frank?
The Klingons? The Romulans? Those races are aggressive and vicious. And here we are, still trying to keep the peace with them.
I agree with Milan. If it had not been for the Organian Peace Treaty, we would have seen the complete destruction of the Klingon Empire.
Why are you taking this so personally, Magia?
I don't want to talk about it, David.
Come on, Magia. We're all on the same side here. You can tell us.
Yeah. Well, when I was a child, I had friends who were in the massacre on Lursen Prime.
I understand.
Klingons, Organians. I'm really not up for this kind of debate. I'll see you guys later.
Right.
I concur.
Bye, David.
Jeff, you got a minute?
What's up?
Look, we need to talk about your performance.
Look, I know my evaluations aren't the best. But there's so much to do here, and it's hard to find time to study.
Jeff, there is nothing more important than your studies.
Okay, fine, Forrester. I'll try harder.
Don't you think you should study now?
I think I should be going now. I've got friends waiting for me.
Cadet's log supplemental. Well, there sure is a lot more about this job I still need to learn.
Venturi raiders have stepped up their campaign against Federation sectors on the Galactic Rim. We're going to try to stop them. The Venturi have been using the Abyss Nebula as an escape route after their raids, using special transponders to navigate within the cloud. Your assignment is to enter the nebula, go to the Alpha CN625, Beta CN625, and Gamma CN625 systems. Find each transponder and disable them. When all transponders have been disabled, return to Starbase 23. Be warned, cadets, that the heavy ionization in the Abyss Nebula reduces the shield and sensor integrity to 1/3 of their normal effectiveness. Good luck.
Captain's log, stardate 3158.3. We are about to set course for 3 systems in the Abyss Nebula. Systems that are being used to cover Venturi raiding operations. Our assignment is to disable the transponders that the rogue Venturi are using to navigate in the nebula.
Entering Alpha CN625 system.
An alien ship is within weapons range and closing.
Photon tubes have been hit.
Phasers are unavailable. Phasers are unavailable.
We've completed repairs on the tractor beam, sir. Life support has been hit.
No reply to our hail, Captain.
We've completed repairs on the tractor beam, sir.
Incoming message from the Venturi captain.
To prevent loss of life to my crew, I offer my unconditional surrender.
Power down your weapons and prepare to be beamed over in groups of 3. You will be held in our brig until we reach Starbase. I want the location. Request denied. Your actions are power down your weapons and prepare to be beamed over in...
Your terms are acceptable. Our weapons are offline.
Beginning transport sequence. There isn't a large crew. It shouldn't take long.
It would appear from the size of their crew that the Venturi ships utilize a great deal of automation, Captain.
No reply to our hail, Captain.
Transponder has been destroyed, Captain. Transponder has been destroyed, Captain. Transponder has been destroyed, Captain. All of the transponders from Alpha CN 625 have been disabled.
Course laid in, Captain. Object is out of range. Object is out of range. We can't move an object that large with our tractor beams, Captain. Entering Beta CN625 system.
Life support has been hit!
All the transponders from Beta CN625 have been disabled.
Course laid in, Captain.
They are not responding to our hail.
We've completed repairs on the tractor beam, sir.
During the course of your mission, your score...
Captain's log, stardate 3158.3. We are about to set course for 3 systems.
Entering Alpha CN625 system.
An alien ship is within weapons range and closing.
Life support has been hit! Warp engines have been hit! Life support is critical! Life support system offline.
Incoming message from the Ventur.
Power down. Beginning.
It would appear.
During the course of your...